Gingerdead Man.
Eat me, you punk bitch!
Welcome to Sin and Tonic.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Allie.
And today we're going to talk about
Gingerdead Man.
Well, it sure ain't the Pillsbury fucking dope boy.
So today's cocktail is going to be Jack and Coke because Mama in the movie needs to get drunk on the JD. And we all need a little bit of D sometimes.
Our activity is that we're gonna make some fucking awesome Gingerdead Man cookies to represent our Gingerdead Man. He's the star of the movie after all.
You are!
Yeah,
So stay tuned for that. We also have a drink counter. Is this where it is? Here?
So the movie opens with Millard Findlemeyer, a serial killer, which is Gary Busey of all people,
The Oscar winner himself.
obviously.
Perfection.
And he is sticking up a little diner, and we have a girl and her brother and her dad, and sadly the brother and the dad fight it.
We gotta fight back.
But she lives.
Yes.
I need to do the crazy hair. I wish my hair was like just like, ooh, my mom. Whatever, doesn't matter. We all have mommy issues. Some people do. Many men do. So Findlemeyer is killed at the diner in that whole shoot 'em up whatever. And then it brings us to a bakery, which is Betty's Bakery, this old woman who, the bakery is in like her family name, and Sarah, which is the protagonist of the story, who lives through the shooting at the diner. She works at the bakery, and we open up into her working a night shift.
Where a mysterious package shows up. That's the ashes of Millard.
And so if you read, it is Findlemeyer, the serial killer, which is Gary Busey, mother,
Cloaked in black.
cloaked in black, yes,
Yes.
drops off his ashes to this bakery for supernatural reasons.
We find out what they are almost immediately when we cut to the epic baking scene.
Ba-ba-ba.
Which brings us to our whole activity tonight, which is baking.
Gingerdead Man.
The vegan way.
So for your Gingerdead Man cookies, you're gonna need some flour.
Yes.
We're gonna need some baking soda,
I mean, that's one of these.
baking powder,
The other one.
salt, and then a good old spice mix of cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
Oh, that looks like cigarette ashes. Good
Whatever.
stuff. All right, then mix this.
Mix it well.
Yeah.
Perfect. And at this time in the movie, they're creating really ridiculous fucking Gingerdead Man. Sorry, gingerbread man. It's one huge gingerbread man for like a whole, what looks like bread dough.
It's 100% bread dough because you should be able to roll out gingerbread. That is
Totally.
like the whole point of it. Then you put the cookie cutters in it.
And then she puts it in the walk-in oven.
Yeah.
One cookie, not efficient. I'm all about efficiency. And
It's like that's why they went out of business, is because their hydro bill was through the roof. Running a
Because if
full
you-
walk-in oven
for one cookie
for
at a
one
fucking
cookie.
time.
Who are they gonna sell that one cookie to at midnight, by the way? All right, what's next in this bit?
Wet ingredients.
Ooh,
We
that's
need
what
some-
she said.
We need some oil.
We definitely didn't get this from the dollar store.
A third of a cup of oil. Great. And then a quarter cup of milk.
We're having soy milk again.
Great. Perfect. Put
Yeah.
that sugar in there? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. In your dry ingredients, you definitely want sugar. Whatever.
I don't
good.
know. Yeah,
Right.
it's fine.
Molasses.
The fancy kind.
Fancy. Quarter cup. Perfect.
And now we mix.
There's definitely way more ingredients than they used in the movie.
Yes, it almost seems like they didn't know what they were doing.
So as she's mixing,
What?
another character comes into play, which is whatever his name is, but his nickname is Butcher Baker. He loves wrestling.
Butcher Baker. He's
Amateur wrestling.
WrestlePalooza coming to town this weekend.
Yeah. So Butcher Baker. So So Sarah allows him to go off for the evening so he can go to the wrestling match. So she's alone with her friend Earrings, which is what I'm going to call her because I don't know her name.
But just to be clear, Butcher Baker wanted her to go to the wrestling match.
Of course.
But you know.
You
can't give it all away up front. You have to wait to the end of the two to find out if they get together.
So Butcher Baker, as we know, loves wrestling. But before he goes, he wants to help Sarah out with the baking. But he accidentally cuts himself. And they're like, oh no! And immediately puts it over the gingerbread seasoning.
You know, blood mixed with a little bit of ashes from a serial killer. Oh no!
Nothing bad's gonna come of this.
And also, this is totally sanitary for me to now serve to people.
Doesn't taste good.
Well, no, it's blood.
I know. So the blood of Butcher Baker mixed with the ashes of Millard Findelmeyer
Good old Millard
equals bum 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 the Gingerdead Man. Blood's cool. So Butcher Baker leaves and new characters get introduced, which is Ms. Prettyface of Waco, Texas, and her dad, which is her agent, who sadly dies later on in a very terrible
Now, is her
accident.
agent also the guy who bought Jimmy's Bakery and Cafe across the street?
Totally, that's trying to
Totally
put
the same
Betty's
cowboy guy.
Belly's bakery out of business. So we have currently Sarah, Boobs, and
Oh, we can answer the question
Ears.
now. We did not put sugar in this.
yeah.
Yep. One or the other. Anyways, back to the story.
Best cooking show, therefore the worst cooking show.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna put it in the fridge right now.
Oh, there's blood on my hands, and it doesn't taste good.
So we rolled out our dough, which you should chill for 1 hour or 3 days, but we did it for an hour. Also, Allie, have you been eating the green icing?
No.
Show me your tongue. Now we're gonna put these in the oven, preheated at about 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes. While we're waiting 8 minutes for our cookies to become cookies, we'll talk about the rest of the movie. So I have to say, fucking babe alert. So Mr. Eyebrow, I'm in a fucking new metal band in the 90s.
Oh, his era-appropriate eyebrow ring. Everything is beautiful.
His chain wallet, his name is Amos in the movie. He is the boyfriend of Miss Prettyface, Waco, Texas.
Who is the daughter of the guy who kind of looks like Jimmy Dean, and he owns the cafe across the street that's taken Betty Belly's out of business, which I'm
He's a
surprised the
dick.
sign didn't do first.
He's a dick. So, once Sarah puts the dough into the walk-in oven, it creates our Gingerdead Man. And he starts killing each person one by one.
The likeliest of situations.
Totally!
They thought they were gonna have a casual night at the bakery.
Who are you? Ah!
They were wrong.
Bum, bum, bum. The best kill of the whole thing is Miss Prettyface, Waco, Texas, which gets a huge knife to the head.
And our very lovely grandmother character, who even though she's drunk and vulgar and by every other rule of horror movie she should die, she really only loses a finger or a thumb.
So Mr. Gingerdead
What she said. All right, so we're gonna ice some cookies. So
wait, here we are.
Oh yeah,
coming to the oven. Yeah,
They
they're
get
baked. Here. Little skeletons. Gingerdead Man.
All right, so we have, this is a fun little icing trick. Put a Ziploc bag into like a cup, and then you fill it with your icing, and then you can literally just twist, and then you take a scissors, and then you cut it up, and like, oh, see how nicely it spreads?
You probably should have icing instead of frosting though. Shit.
Oh, we have to tell you about the ending of the movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So the ending has Butcher Baker fucking coming to the rescue from his Wrestlepalooza. He takes the night off. Are you okay?
Rabbit! I need a new cookie! Basically, the Gingerdead Man has, you know, our sexy lead characters just trapped inside this bakery. And Good old Butcher Baker.
Butcher Baker.
Fucking barges in and saves the fucking day by bringing his gun because, as we all know in gingerbread fights, guns always win.
They do.
However, not in this case.
No.
Which leads him to do the only thing he knows how to do.
So, Butcher Baker, there's a struggle and a fight between him and the Gingerdead Man, and it grabs onto him. And the Gingerdead Man, they're fighting. And he says,
Eat me, you punk bitch!
and he bites his fucking head off.
Butcher Baker's no one's bitch!
Where? Ah! And the moral of the story is, don't own a bakery.
You whore!
And that's Gingerdead Man for you. Don't worry guys, he's not actually dead though because he comes back in like 3 more films. Thanks for watching Sin and Tonic.
Next time we're gonna do Reanimator.
Fuck yes, and we're gonna show the whole movie.
Yeah, we are. So don't forget to come and get drunk and spooky with us.
And also subscribe. Ah.
No.
These are fucking terrible.